A week after being towed into San Diego following an onboard fire, the Carnival cruise ship Splendor has been towed to a local terminal for repairs. KUSI's Ed Linderman, who's covered the ship's arrival, joins us now with the latest on that. Ed?
Alan, the Splendor is going to be making San Diego its home for quite some time.
Today's departure from the cruise ship terminal, a week to the day after the big ship arrived, hardly had the fanfare of last Thursday. Thousands of passengers disembarking amidst a crush of media after a voyage dubbed by many as the Nightmare Cruise. Today, with most of its crew gone, the 113-ton Splendor was towed to the 10th Avenue Marine Terminal for major repairs.
It's an industrial facility. We have access to those shipyards and the resources to help Carnival.
Carnival has hired several local contractors, including BAE Systems. Ideally, the cruise line would have liked to have moved the ship to a San Diego shipyard, but the yards are all south of the Coronado Bridge, and the Splendor, at 215 feet in height, was too tall to fit under it. The repairs are expected to take at least through the end of the year.
So that's the repair issue. But there's another issue here, and that's how a single engine room fire on a new and very modern ocean liner left that ship so disabled, dead in the water.
We know that investigators from the Coast Guard were already on board the stricken ship when it arrived from its ill-fated Mexican cruise. The National Transportation Safety Board says it's assisting with the investigation, which is headed up by the Panama Maritime Authority. The Splendor is registered in Panama. In addition, Carnival has its own team of investigators. It includes representatives of the Splendor's builder, Fincantieri of Italy, as well as engineers and technicians from the international companies that supply the ship's propulsion and electronics. Carnival says the catastrophic failure of virtually every function aboard began when a generator caught fire in the Splendor's aft engine room. Marine engineers not connected to the investigation, some of who have spoken to KUSI News, have raised questions about why the ship's auxiliary generators were unable to restore additional power to the ship, pointing to some kind of design flaw. Maritime experts say the ship's electrical systems should not have been damaged to such a degree.
The ship is scheduled to resume service in mid-January, another 7-day cruise to Mexico, but not before the captain of our port, that's the head of the Coast Guard here, signs off on the Splendor's seaworthiness. Alan?
Ed, do we know how much the cost of repairs will generate to local companies here?
We don't, but we have an overall cost of the incident. Carnival says the mishap, which includes reimbursing the passengers for the cruise and offering them free cruises in the future, as well as the cancellation of 9 cruises, including the popular holiday cruises, that's going to cost the company $56 million. What's more, the city of Long Beach, that's where the Carnival cruise ship sails from, is taking a financial hit from lost hotel and restaurant business, not to mention the Splendor suppliers there.
All right, Ed, thank you for that report.